Do you think that is the proper way of doing these live action remakes, or or do you think taking like different story decisions, like in Lilo and Stitch, is a more interesting option for live action remakes? Did that make sense? Did I word that correctly?
Yeah, I understand what you're asking. I think that there are two answers to that question because to me, instantly I'm thinking, no, you shouldn't do another live action movie. And that was what I thought when I saw Lilo and Stitch, the live action.
Like you
Like I
shouldn't
was
change
like, you
anything.
shouldn't change it because the animated version of Lilo and Stitch is perfect. Like it's actually a really
Yeah.
good story. I was thinking, yo, just extend it out, just like what they did in How to Train Your Dragon. But I feel like when you're doing live action movies, there is a reason to change certain things. Like with The Iron Giant, if there are really mixed feelings about that movie compared to everybody else, because I loved it, maybe see what people really didn't like. And if you were to do a live action movie on that, see what you can change that still stays true to that story. Like if it has to be drastic, then maybe do it. If it has to be a little bit of a change, maybe do it. But I think that if there's a movie that everybody just loves, Lilo and Stitch, How to Train Your Dragon, there's been a lot.
Aladdin,
Aladdin, stuff like
Little
that.
Mermaid.
If there's the Little Mermaid, I feel like with those movies, just extend certain scenes out because that's another thing with animated movies. They are so quick. They're like an hour and 10 minutes to an hour and 20 minutes. There are a lot of times I feel like there's directors or even script makers or story writers that maybe wanted more stuff to go into it. And if you wanted a live action movie, that's what
And
you could
that
probably go into.
justifies. That's what video games do. It's actually exactly.
That's why I like How to Train Your Dragon, the live action, so much because I feel like that's what they did with this. They just went, all right, what did we forget or what do we want to add to this story?